So this is yak milk. I thought it would be gross, but it's actually deliciously good. Huh. It's kind of crazy. The first time I travel outside of Highwind, and it's to Sandrock of all places. After you left, I often find myself wondering about you, how your work is going, how you're dealing with the sandstorms, if you're happy, and so on. In my mind, I kind of built you up as this hero, coming to save Sandrock. Silly, isn't it? Hey, don't laugh! I'm serious! I subscribe to the Tumbleweed Standard, and I keep seeing your name pop up. You fixed the moisture farm, beat the googlies, or whatever they're called, and even rebuilt a bridge. It's amazing. Your ma couldn't believe it. She kept saying, "Really? Our child?" Your pa even joked that there must be someone with the same name as you here. But they're just not used to us doing grown-up stuff, I guess. You've always been kind of foolhardy, though, always running into things before thinking. So I guess it kind of makes sense for them to feel that way, right? When you talk like that, it makes you sound so mature. You've really changed, you know. I mean, you're still you, but there's this air of reliability now. I guess I can't call you the idol master anymore. Maybe when I finish school, I should also go somewhere else and expand my horizon. But I don't know, I tend to get lonely by myself. I'll probably be homesick by the second week. Us? You're already becoming a sandrocker. Now you're all pistols and howdies, right? Look, I'm only staying in Sandrock for 3 days. Then I have to go back and take an exam. I have a little request, though. Can you show me around town? I'd really appreciate the company. Oh, by the way, now that I'm finally here, anything you want to ask me? They're doing really well. You don't have to worry. When I'm around, they talk about you and Sandrock all the time. They kept wondering if you're making any new friends or getting enough sleep or eating enough. I think they really miss you. Speaking of, your ma wrote a letter. You haven't gotten it yet? Wow, I really got here that fast. My studies are going really well, actually. I'm working like crazy to keep my grades up, though. Hey, are you growing any crops? I almost forgot that you're doing desert planting, right? It's so interesting. It uses completely unorthodox techniques. That's kind of what I'm studying at the moment. Unconventional farming methods. Professor Law, my master, is a lead researcher on these methods. Like, how can you increase yield and growth under the same conditions? Or even bringing crops back to life. But, his methods are still under development, so I'm bound to secrecy. Which reminds me, where is the moisture farm in Sandrock? I've heard a great many things about it, so I'm curious. If you're free tomorrow, could you go with me to take a look? Please, pretty please, with an apple cherry on top. Oh, so I have one more question to ask. I finally get to gossip with you. Are you in love? Anyone you met in Sandrock that you like? Or maybe someone likes you? Really? You're serious? Wow, you have really changed. I've never seen you this confident, I guess. Well, I'm gonna graduate soon, so who knows? Maybe I'll be able to find love too. Oh, we got so caught up in talking, I completely forgot to give you your presents. Besides what your parents brought you, I brought you a couple as well. All right, I think we've talked enough already. Let's eat up. I think I'm gonna hit the hay a little early tonight. All right, you go do your builder stuff. I'm gonna get some rest.
Arm yourself with the weapon of fashion. Let Sandrock...
You know, if it were... Oh, well.
like the new box. Same as the old box, or just as sturdy at least. Well done. I'll bet this thing would last 1,000 years, you overachiever, you. I've got my stuff. Are you ready to go bury the box? Just give me your personal item and I'll put it in. Good choice. Maybe people in the future will write about this stuff in their history books. You ready to go? Let me know and we'll head out. You ready? All right, let's go. All right, this is the spot. I put our stuff inside. Mine included a few builder materials following in Hicks tradition. I also included some historical records, as well as some of the best literature we New World people have produced, including a copy of my favorite episode of Doyle Arthur. For my personal item, well, I thought it'd be good to take a picture of us together. I mean, because, well, it didn't seem fair not knowing what Hicks looked like. They should know what the two builders of Sandrock looked like. Otherwise, our story doesn't mean as much, don't you think? Here, we can use my camera. Hey, look at us! We look like pros! Oh, I guess we should write a letter too, huh? That was the most interesting part of Hicks's box. What should we write about? Ah, of course! Nature is the most valuable resource we have. Even if we could uncover all the secrets of the old world, it wouldn't mean a thing if we didn't have a place to live. I'll write about that. Okay, everything's ready. Let's give our time capsule a proper send-off. Well, that's that. I can only imagine one day there'll be other people opening up our time capsule, reading our letter, and being transported back to our time. How, I guess this is my way of telling to the world that I was here, that I existed, and I'm doing my best. Whew. Also, I put a latch on our box to make it way easier to open. Thanks again. It's so nice to have someone who shares my interests here in town. I'll let you know if I dig up anything else cool.
Thank you.
I made some gifts for Heidi and Pablo. We have this little tea party we do from time to time. But I've been wrapped up with work recently and couldn't go. Now I have these gifts, though. I'm sure they'll forgive me for it. By the way, would you like to come along to the tea party tomorrow? It's afternoon tea, so I can just meet you at the saloon tomorrow at 3 p.m. Great, I'll see you then.
Yes, these were the good old days. We were so full of hope then. We used to write messages in the sand with straw. If you stuck them in there with a shovel, they'd stay there for a long, long time. But this photo, it was quite a while after we started doing that. Ah, yes, it all started when I found that old book. I thought fate was giving us another chance. From the ruins of the old world that impoverished us, we found a book. One that detailed all sorts of agricultural techniques, advanced concepts that included even terraforming the desert. The methods in the book seemed out of our grasp, however, until I noticed that the message I used to write in the sand with straw, if I made them into a square, they could protect plants inside it from the blowing sands. And so began the straw grid. I began digging thousands of squares across the desert, sowing stubborn plants in each of them, ones I knew could survive. As the plants grew, the straw became like fertilizer. After a few cycles, sand turned back into soil again. Zeke might have told you something about those days, We were all building the straw grid. And for a while there, we thought we were going to put a dent into the sandstorms. But the desert was too strong. We were like droplets of water fighting against an unfeeling ocean. No matter what we did, the winds kept blowing, and our oasis got smaller and smaller. I'm sorry that regaling such a pleasant memory took a rather dark turn. Please, stop by if you find any more of my photos.
Oh, I've never seen you around. Did you come here to see good old Yan?
Are you Mr. Yan, the builder's boss?
It's actually President Yan. But yes, you're not wrong. So, you're the builder's friend? Good, good. Are you by chance interested in becoming a builder here? It's fun, it's enriching, and you could get to work with a friend. I might even be able to move some numbers around and squeeze out a budget for an extra workshop. So, what do you say? Why don't you and I go inside for a little powwow,
Hey, look who I found. It's President Yan. He even suggested I try out as a builder.
Well, it's always a pleasure to show off my commerce skills, especially to such a beautiful young lady.
Thank you very much.
A devil! A devil, I say!
What's wrong? President Yan, why are you crying? I thought we had such an enlightening conversation.
Don't let me see this girl again! Builder, you just keep her away from me!
Well, that was certainly a fun conversation. For me. Were you worried about me just now? It's fine. I can handle myself. Morning! Ooh, I slept so well at the Blue Moon. I had a really great dream, too. Decided to come pick you up myself this morning. Feels like when we were kids and I'd come get you for school. Hey, let me see your workshop. What's it like? Not bad, not bad. Did you build these machines yourself? And wow, that assembly station is way bigger than the one you had back home. Hey, I have an idea. You've been away so long, everyone's forgotten what you look like already. Let's take a photo together to show the folks in Highwind. Yeah! Alright, don't pull any stupid faces though, okay? I want to keep it with me. Let's do a cool pose. Say cheese! Not bad, not bad. It's actually... All right, I'm gonna tell you our plan for today, okay? That way you won't get worried when you can't find me. I'm visiting the moisture farm later. You know, it's actually really famous. Professor Law has even mentioned it in class before. I think I might be able to learn a thing or two. If you're not busy, maybe you can come with me? All right, I'm gonna head over there now. When you're done with your busy work, come find me, okay? I want to show you all the cool botany stuff I've learned at school.
Thank you. Besides wheat, we also have tomato. Look, they're over there. In the beginning, we really struggled with sandhoppers. It took a few generations to breed something that could withstand them.
That really is a long process. We were also cultivating tomatoes in one of our experimental greenhouses last semester. I had the highest yield of tomatoes, but the potatoes it produced, it must have had something to do with the soil.
Hello. I was just talking to your friend here.
Ah, you're here! Mr. Zeke was just showing me around the moisture farm. He said you repaired the hydrogel. Oh, by the way, Mr. Zeke, Professor Law said that if you want to grow bigger and juicier tomatoes, you need to control the irrigation temperature. If the temperature gets too low, it's not conducive to proper absorption of nutrients.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Oh, and just call me Zeke.
I just remembered the little greenhouses you used to make me. I planted some banana berries there. They turned out delicious. So sweet. I'm sorry. My mind likes to jump around a lot. I just say what pops into my head. The builder used to call me Goldfish because of it.
I understand. It's nice to find someone with a similar love of botany.
What about you? Do you like planting here? All right, expert. Since you're so high and mighty, let's do a little test. First question. Which tool is necessary for planting in the desert? That's right. Next, what kind of produce can't be grown in the desert?
That's right. It's really hard to grow lettuce in Sandrock.
Lettuce and many other crops need sticky and moist soil. Although most of the free cities can grow them, it's a real struggle in Sandrock. But don't give up. I'm sure in the future, breakthroughs will be made, and we'll be enjoying Sandrock lettuce. Oh, I didn't trip you up at all. If I had known, I'd have prepared more difficult questions. You should see the questions on our tests. But if I'm honest, your answers kind of show that you really do care for your crops. I'm proud of you. Planting is actually a super interesting and deep study. Different plants need to be cared for in different ways. I still have a lot to learn myself. Oh, by the way, Mr. Zeke, I have something to ask you. These are the raspberry seeds cultivated by our school. The school heard I was coming to Sandrock and asked me to give these seeds to you. The teachers are curious about how these seeds will grow in a desert greenhouse. If it all goes well, maybe you'll be eating raspberries soon.
Thank you. I'll accept this on behalf of Sandrock. Let's grow this together. All right, that's all of them. Thank you for your seeds, Nia.
Thank you too, Zeke. I learned a lot today.
Now, you two take care. I need to go take care of some crops.
That was really great. I learned a lot. I need to go and write a report for school. Gosh, I have so many ideas right now. When I was hanging out with you, it really felt like I'd been here for years. If I'm honest, I kind of want to stay a little longer. Well, yeah. I wish I knew when I could come back. Well, thanks for coming with me today. I'm not gonna hold you up any longer. I'll see myself around town. I kind of want to see the sights. I'm leaving early tomorrow morning after all. Excuse me. Are you Mr. Mort?
Oh, Mr. Mort was my father. Please, just call me Mort.
Mort? It's nice to meet you. Before I came here, I learned so much about you and Martle. You two are inspiring. Not only did you build a town in the desert, but you expanded the boundaries of human civilization. Even now, you're still fighting the sandstorms.
You sing my praises too highly, I fear. We were simply young and stumbled on a beautiful oasis. But times have changed since then. I fear it is no longer the town we once found.
Don't you worry, Mort. My friend will help rebuild this town, and in the future, loads of people are going to come.
Ha! I hope to see that day.
Sorry I'm late.
You're fine. We just got here a little early.
Ooh, what have we here? You brought our fine associate to the tea party, have you? Meeting the friend group already? Things must be getting pretty serious.
Pablo's just teasing. You'll get used to it.
And why the third degree, Pablo? Sounds like someone's jealous.
Couldn't tell you. I've never had to be jealous.
I'm sorry. I've been so preoccupied with work lately. It's been so long since I've been able to come.
Well, while we're doing confessions, you've been away for so long I was forced to open up auditions for your replacement. But you know, when certain entrepreneurial gentlewomen hear they have to spend a little on the premium tea and dessert, they backed out. It seems not many in this town are interested in refining their palate. So you're safe. For now.
I see. I suspected your response to my absence would be less than charitable. As such, I've brought a present for each of you, as an apology.
Aha! Her tact is surpassed only by her beauty. Very well, Miss Amira. The club curator recognizes your gifts. All is forgiven.
Seconded. And wow, this gift box is just stunning, Amira. Wait, there's more inside?
It's a small teacup, handmade as you might expect. Look, I engraved your names on them too. The builder helped me create the fragrant satchels, so you'll always be able to enjoy a pleasant aroma that should pair nicely with any tea leaf.
Very personal. I approve. You must join us for tea. If not only for your charm, because I've grown weary of these two beauties. Give me something new to look at.
Right back at you, sunshine.
Yes, do please join us more often. I feel like you'd be a suitable member for our tea party. Pablo, as he mentioned, is the leader. Heidi and I are his knights. And together we call ourselves
The Fleeting Youth Tea Society.
Fleeting, as in swift. We are all that remains of the vibrant artistic Sandrock scene that once was. So it goes without saying we're always on the lookout for new members. So charmingly positive. But we already have the nice one. That role is fulfilled by none other than our alliterative architect, Miss Heidi. Never mind that. We'll play it by ear. Good find, Miss Amira.
Why, Pablo? Can it be? Are you starting to trust my judgment?
There's nothing in the rule book that says we can't have two nice ones.
Typical nice one response. Very well then. Let the induction ceremony begin.
Great. Well, today's on me then. I've always wanted to celebrate a new member.
Heidi, you can't keep doing this.
Come on, Ami. Who are we to turn down our big fancy architect's kind offer? Quickly now, a toast before she changes her mind.
Toast what? This is tea, not yak mill milk. All right. Well, to our success.
Success? Come now, that's a given. Let's toast to something better.
As our newest member, why don't you make a toast? Exactly what I was thinking.
Yes, very good. And quick addendum, to Sandrock becoming the art capital of the Free Cities.
You're just going to leave it there?
Surely your story isn't over.
When it comes to my own tea, I prefer sipping to spilling.
Oh, come on now. Just a hint.
What happens in Walnut Grove stays in Walnut Grove, my darlings.
What? She didn't.
She did.
She wouldn't.
She would.
Goodness.
I thought she was a nun.
She was.
They're actually doing really well. They have their own company and everything. It's called A&G.
Boring. Not juicy enough. Next, Amira. Whatever happened to that one guy who liked you? Waited outside your shop for a while?
Which one?
You know. The ugly one.
Which one?
It's lovely to have new members. Till next time.
Bye, everyone. I really have to get back to work, though.
That was lovely, and I think our gifts were a hit. I think you can give yourself a bit more credit. I've become quite a fan of your creations, especially the most intricate ones. In any case, I do hope you'll stop by again. Take this with you, and welcome once again to the Fleeting Youth Tea Society.
Thank you. Hey, doing all right? So, how did our sand wall perform? Did it keep your house spick and span, sand-free, speckless even? Awesome. Glad to hear it. I had a theory that a flying sand type would be weak against walls. Well, in any case, this is still only a prototype. At some point, I'll look into improving my design and call it, I don't know, something along the lines of Sand Wall Level 2. Working title, working title. In any case, don't forget to always come in and check on my catalog over at the CJ. Short for Construction Junction, and stay up to date on what kind of architectural additions you may be in the market for. Thanks for the feedback. Catch you later.
Hi. So you came to see me off? 3 days went by way too quickly. But I need to go back and take care of my plants. You remember my neighbor raised a pig, right? When that pig gets hungry, it gets really hungry. So you can see why I'm worried. Hey, don't laugh. If that pig eats my graduate project, I'm not going to be able to graduate for another semester. You're sweet. Don't panic, dear. All right. Yeah, it's all packed. Don't worry. I went to where they sell it, the Wandering Y. Weird name for a ranch. The yak boy and his wife were really friendly. He sat me down and told me about his family history for what felt like eternity. Their cake is famous, though. There's no rush. We still have a little time. Let's chat for a bit.
Train the high wind, now departing. Train the high wind, now departing. Please gather your belongings and board the train.
That's me. I'll see you soon. Hey, when I'm graduated, I'll come see you again, okay? So don't miss me too much.
That's enough, Mr. Arvio, was it? Remind me, whose shop is this again?
Sorry, am I overstepping yet? I just feel there really must be a way for the two of you to work together. Mr. Mysterious, perhaps you just hadn't noticed this particular part yet. It's got a lot of potential. Surely this one is mysterious enough to add to your stock.
Please, call me the Mysterious Man. Mr. Mysterious was my father's moniker. But on the subject of mysteriousness, I'm afraid this pot could hardly be called mysterious enough for one such as myself. It's, at best, quizzical.
It has never been my intention to have my work be confined to a singular aesthetic, much less a single word. If my wares are of no interest to you, then I believe we are done here. I have other orders to attend to.
You think I don't know what I'm talking about? You know, people don't come to this shop for the quality of the goods, right? You do know why they come, don't you?
How dare you! Get out!
Hey, don't take it personally. Look, I've been around. I've seen the best. If I brought my guys from Walnut Groove in here to see this dull junk you're peddling, they'd laugh their butts off at the mere notion that you're anything but an amateur. And what is that kiln you've got back there? Looks like it's from the Stone Age.
Hey! That's my sister's livelihood you're talking about there, pal!
Quiet, Javio. Indeed, I use a traditional kiln. Glazing requires a kiln with more advanced temperature controls.
So, you know all about it. What's your excuse then? Old ways are best?
No, money. And besides, though a traveler as yourself may have encountered such things, the more advanced kilns are rare, and their construction is still a well-guarded secret by masters within the ceramics community.
Well, if you're a true artist, go and seek one of these masters out. Get off of your high horse and beg if you must. Till then, I have no business being here, and you have no business acting as though I do.
Then you get one for me.
Why would I do that?
You said seek a master. You're the so-called master of trade, who claims he can get any rare item from any rare place. Get me a new kiln, and I'll prove to you that my ceramics are as good as anyone's in whatever sky it is you speak of.
You think I'm really gonna lug a kiln halfway across the free cities, just so you can maybe feel better about yourself? Nah.
Get me a diagram then. I'll have one built.
What's in it for me? Oh, the local builder is here.
We were just thinking about you. I'm going to need your help.
Hey, I didn't agree to do anything yet. Hold your horses. Your friend here is very astute. In business, all things are conditional, and everything has a price. It is as you say, Miss Amira. I am a master of trade. There is no item too rare for me to find. But such a service comes at a cost. 5,000 golds.
What? You're really not afraid of taking advantage, are you?
You think so? Nah, really. I'm taking it easy on you guys.
You know what? I actually happen to think gray, non-glazed parts are pretty neat all of a sudden. Perhaps we ought to forget about all of this price gauging and...
No, Arvio. His price. It is fair. I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up.
Uh-huh. Well, offers on the table. If you decide you want my help, I'll be staying at the Blue Moon for about 3 days. Come find me if you get the money. Or don't. Makes no difference to me.
Honey, Amira, what should we do?
Be quiet. Can't hear myself think.
All our savings add up to around 3,000 goals. Maybe we could sell a few things, but are you really thinking of bankrupting us for our new kiln? Is it really going to be worth it? How do we know that mysterious man, if that even is his real name, isn't just blowing smoke up both our backsides? Wow, you do that for us? You're the real deal!
Avio, please refrain from so flippantly putting us into debt.
Come on, Am. It's our friend. What else are we going to do anyway? Sell everything we've caught in 3 days? Ask Owen for help? That guy has a crush on you, you know. Could get weird.
When you put it that way. All right, we accept your generous offer.
5,000 goals! So you really want to do this, huh, Am?
Yes, trust me, Avio. One of these temperature-controlling kilns will open doors for my shop, and probably be a lot of fun, too. Thank you. You will be repaid in full, very soon. Now, come, brother. Let us depart to the Blue Moon. Fetch the savings, if you would.
Ah, yes, the savings. Easy come, easy go.
Howdy! Thank you.
Hi there. Uh-huh.
Thanks.
Aha! Uh-huh. Thank you.
did I?
Yeah.
How fortunate of us to have crossed paths. It just so happens that you're my first customer of the day. Tell me, how's your brother doing? Perfect. That reminds me. I'm looking for someone to cooperate with on a little side gig of mine. If you're the right person for the job, there could be a lot of profit to be made. Want to hear my offer? You know of cooking, right? Basically, it's building with food. Hence my interest in working with you. No need to find a professional chef. That'll be too pricey. Anyway, I was traveling through Seaside, and I picked up a few of their signature peppers. They range from the super spicy, to the hyper numbing, to the ultra pungent. All uniquely delicious, borderline nutritious, and go well with just about any dish. And by any dish, in this case, I mean noodles. As something of a noodle connoisseur myself, I have a keen nose for what makes them pop. My thoughts are that these peppers may very well hold the key to reaching noodle nirvana. But why stop at just filling our stomachs when we could fill our wallets as well? I'm sure that once someone creates the dish I have in mind, people will be lining up for decades just to get one whiff of them. Me? Oh, I don't cook. Which brings me to my point. You have a cooking station. That makes you as qualified as anyone. Once you get the dish right, I'll sell the recipe all around the free cities. We'll do it real fair, real amicable like, nice and square, 70-30. Well, Someone's acting shrewd. I tell you what, I'm in a good mood today, and I like your backbone. 50-50 it is. I'll concede a bit and give you my peppers, but don't think my first offer wasn't fair now. Good. It's a deal then. Now, my only hope is that you might succeed where others have failed. For this dish, let me be as precise as possible. You'll first need a bone broth as the base, and the noodles should be handmade with flour. Before boiling them, you'll need to add some leafy vegetables, as well as some seasoned fresh meat. Then, it's time to add my seaside peppers. I've blended 18 peppers and spices together to make my own secret seasoning. My senses are tingling just thinking about it. Builder, if you pull this off, we'll become a part of culinary history. In any case, you'd best figure this out in the next 3 days. You know how I roll, right? Can't stay in any place for more than 3 days. Usually it's 2. I'm doing you a favor here. Plus, there are others out there who can build things with food, you know. Come find me when you've created the dish.
Thank you.
The savory broth, I can feel it in my joints. Is that yak mill I taste? Excellent choice. Oh, and the noodles are so fresh. And the veggies really balance out the spice. Even my wife would love this, and she's... Whoop! Noodles almost made me spill the beans. Builder, you've done it! This dish is exquisite. I'm going to take this across the free cities. I surmise that the demand will be high. Gosh, you don't know how many other people I went through trying to get this recipe right. But you're the one who can bend noodles to your very will. I think I'll call them Chaji Malatono de le Pleasantatious Man. That's Seasayan for makes you drool with joy. Because they make me drool. I'm gonna trademark that. Anyway, I'm going to start talking to restaurant owners in other cities. Meanwhile, feel free to start selling the recipe around here in Sandrock. Maybe you can work something out with that saloon guy. What's his name? Joe? Just don't sell the recipe for anything less than 200 goals. Got me? Okay, we're pals now, so I'm gonna share with you a couple tricks of the trade. First rule of making a deal, you gotta ease into it. Don't just strike straight at the heart of the matter. Ask them about their family or something. Remember how I did? Second rule, always let them know you've got other options. Make them desperate. That's all. I'll be on my way. I'll send you any profit share later.
Howdy. Uh-huh. Yep. What? Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. Howdy. Uh-huh.
See ya.
Oh, man.
Hi! Mayor Trudy asked me to come get you. She has something she wants to talk to us about over at the moisture farm. Something related to what she found in the desert. Nobody seemed interested in Mayor Trudy's expedition at the fireside. But for some reason, what she said really stuck with me. Last night I had a dream that we turned a sand dune into a forest full of trees. That was kind of a weird tangent. Sorry. Anyway, let's head to the moisture farm.
Oh, good. Both builders are here.
Hi.
We were just discussing a particular sample. Let me just get them caught up for a moment. Well, Zeke and I have been trying different soil types out in the Eufaula to see if we can get plants to grow in that environment. To no avail so far, I might add. As I was coming home from this last expedition, I stopped at an old world wreckage to rest my feet. I'd never seen this wreckage before. It must have been uncovered by the last sandstorm. Weird thing was, the place had some type of algae everywhere. I couldn't go deeper since there was a damaged door that wouldn't budge. But I did manage to gather some algae samples. The point is, Zeke wants to know why the algae can survive in such a tough environment, so we need to go back there to figure it out. For that, I'll need your help, builders. We need to be able to open the broken hydraulic door to get inside.
What are you looking for in there?
Yes, Zeke. Care to elaborate?
Okay, yeah. This algae sample Trudy brought back has some very strange nutrients in them. I want to see the source. I've read before from an old world book of my pa's that there were biochemicals used to rejuvenate soil, but I've never figured them out. Maybe this is the key to the soil problem we've been trying to solve for the last 30 years. Do you want to go explore these ruins with us?
Cool, count me in too.
My, what an adventurous pair of builders you two are. How lucky we are to have you. Though, I do have one small request. Can we all keep this under wraps for the time being? Which is to say, not make this civil core business? If this, like, let's say, some of my other endeavors, doesn't go quite as planned, I just can't handle another event like that fireside.
Hey, even if this doesn't work, you're just trying your best.
I know. It's just...
No problem, Mayor. Your secret's safe with us.
Thank you all. Your support means a lot to me. Now, to get through the door, Heidi figured we'll need a level 3 pick hammer. And since we're not sure what's inside the ruin exactly, I'd like to order a few protective suits as well. If possible, I'd like to go as soon as we can, so I went ahead and got the protective suit diagram for you. I assume you can make the level 3 pick hammer at your work table? Well, there's 4 of us. We're going to need 4 protective suits. I think you two can make 2 each. Make it a bit easier for yourselves.
No problem here either.
Sounds good to me. Thank you, builders.
didn't know that.
Howdy!
So true.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Feeling? That's wiggity wiggity whack.
Thank you. I guess I could be.
Hi!
This is the kind of inspiration we need. Now that's what I call...
Is there anything
Wow.
more lame than amorality?
Oh, yeah. Love that light.
Wow, thank you so much.
Hello? Impressive. Thanks.
Wow. Thank you.
Oh, well, if it isn't, this was Mason's first day as a builder here. One of the cheeriest folk you could have known, back then anyhow. Your friend reminded me of him, Mian. Always the first on the scene to lend a hand. And I'd almost forgotten about those two. Email and Lou. That woman there with the glasses, and that fellow wearing a suit next to Theodore. They took over running the town at the height of the relic rush. Lou believed with development, Sandrock would figure out ways to overcome its environmental drawbacks. So he did everything he could to push for progress. Sadly, he was mistaken. With all those big machines coming in, along with more and more mouths to feed, the water dried up, and that was the end of it. In his later years, he tried to find a way to keep what was left afloat, but it was too late. He left office a broken man. Same thing happened to Email. For nearly 40 years they fought for this town. But we all have our limits, I suppose. Now, no one in this photo is here anymore. But we have new hope in this town now. We've learned from our past, learned from our mistakes. Sacrifices are sometimes necessary to make progress. Let us hope that the last of our sacrifices have been made. Thank you for finding this. I think there are only a few more. I must say I'm astounded at how fortunate we've been. I hardly expected to see any again. Let me know if any more turn up. And thank you.
Builder, your footsteps sounded heavier than usual, and I thought you might have brought the... Oh my science. Thank you. Your assistance has been most acceptable. You may go now.
Ow! My back, my waist, my tibia. My whole body aches. Might be time to cut back on the late night commissions. I passed out on the side of the road last night and now... Oh, no. I bet everyone saw me sleeping on the job. This is so embarrassing. Thanks for catching me. If not for you, I might have broken a bone or something. Maybe I should go to the doctor. Don't worry, this lake still works. Kinda. I can make it. To the clinic. Wait, no. No time for health concerns. I've got this commission here from Haiti that needs to be done ASAP. Well, off I go then. See you. Really? You'd do that for me? Wow. Well, okay. It's just a normal bookcase. When you're finished, just take it over to Haiti for me. Now I have no excuse not to go see Dr. Ow! I bit my tongue. Okay. See ya.
Thank you.
Wonderful! Mian already finished. Be sure to prepare weapons, medicine, food, whatever you think you'll need for a hazardous ruins expedition. So long!
Thank you. Thank you kindly, Builder. I've been quite looking forward to... Say, wasn't it Mian who took my commission? So that's what happened. That's a real shame. Mian is always doing stuff like this. She should have just asked me. I have plenty of meds for this kind of situation. Here, take a few to her for me, will ya? Can't believe she was so bent on finishing this for me.
Thanks.
Hey, how's it going? Medicine? Oh, thanks. How'd the commission go? Did Haiti like it? Great! How nice of her. But even with the medicine, Dr. Fain implied I need to work half days for the better part of the month. I'm already starting to stress. I don't know. That's just how I am. Almost everyone in my family is a successful builder, and it's just assumed that if we're not doing something productive, we're wasting time. Back when Elsie took my license, it was my fault for losing it, and I was letting everyone down by not taking commissions. My parents would be so disappointed if they saw me loafing around, letting my workshop ratings stagnate. Now, because I overworked myself, I'm going to get behind again. And it's even worse than last time. If I really spend half my time cooped up in my workshop for 2 weeks, I think I'm gonna go crazy. A hobby? Yeah. Now, why didn't I think of that? Hobbies can be productive. You know, I've always kind of wanted to take up Zeke on his offer to do some greenhouse planting, but never had the time. Good idea. Thanks for all your help. Because of you, now I have medicine, no pending commissions, and a plan for my downtime. I feel better already. Okay, you've spent enough time on me. You need to go back to doing stuff for yourself. Let's catch up again when I'm back to 100%.
Ah, there you are. I've recently upgraded the telescope. I've increased the aperture, allowing for an observational field 27% higher than previously achievable. In fact, the locals have been using it too. The satellite that I've been tracking, Scavenger, will be passing above Sandrock around 9 p.m. tomorrow. I thought perhaps you would come and observe it with me. Remember the time. Please do not be late. Scavenger is not a synchronous satellite. It will not remain stationary. Current science has not confirmed the existence of remaining synchronous satellites.
Look beautiful! Made even more so knowing that they were grown with love and care in your garden. Now, I'm ready for phase 2. I'm going to go out there and confront those arcs. And surely you know what I'm about to ask next. My friend, would you do me the honor of joining me on my righteous crusade to convert the arcs over to the side of the light? Onward! To over behind your house! Ark's territory! Lead the way!
I just bought this big bucket of water, and I'm about to dump it all in the sand. I love doing horrible things and announcing it to the world. The thrill of almost getting caught. Oh, it invigorates me.
Stop right there, Arksy boy! Keep the water where we can see it!
Huh? You again? The water police? And who's your sidekick? Dewdrop Cop? Yeah, okay.
Take it easy. We just want to help you.
I told you before, and I'll tell you again. I bought this water with my own money. Fair and square. If I want to pour it on the sand, it's my right.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. That's a really good point. Wait, no! There's something wrong about all this.
I spend my money to buy happiness for myself. I don't care about your stupid town and your stupid pond.
Hey, you're right. But he's not listening to reason. Prepare the ultimate weapon!
What?
Ready?
Hey, hold on a second. You can't do this.
Aim!
Stow your weapons. I'll pay the fine, okay? Just let me go.
Fire!
Ah! What is that?
Behold! Our ultimate weapon, the power of life. This flower grew from once arid lands once thought inhospitable. But here in Sandrock, with the power of love and friendship and faith, and maybe some science stuff, we were able to grow something from nothing.
My gosh. I see. I've wasted my life.
Yes, a bit. But it's not too late to change.
I'm so stupid.
There, sir. We all make mistakes.
Shut up, water boy. I'm so incredibly dumb.
No. Listen, my name's Burgess, and...
I'm sorry. I'm too foolish to learn your name, or do anything else for that matter. I can't do anything right. I've wasted my life.
Well, even a foolish person could understand that it's bad to waste water.
Even me?
Well, I do think you're being a bit hard on yourself, but yes, I believe literally anyone could make the decision to not waste water.
You're right, Waterman. I'll do it. I'll burn some. I'll stop wasting water forever.
Hooray!
Hooray indeed! Now where can I buy some matches?
Try by the stairs. It's by the stairs, in the center of town.
Thank you, Water Police. And you too, Dewdrop. You've changed my life.
Nice one! See? Everyone can be good if they adopt the right mindset. Let's set out on patrol for more water wasters. Let's go!
Man, what is up with them Sandrockers? So what if I used more water than needed to take a bath? It's not like that'll make a difference. You know what? I'm gonna waste a bunch of water. That'll show them.
Stop! In the name of the guidelines!
Huh? Water cop? Get out of here. I just want to use some extra water. Is that a crime? Is that...
You see, if everyone thought like you, then there would be less water for all involved. Wouldn't that be a sad day?
But I just can't help myself.
I know you can do it. I know you can conserve water.
Forget about me, water cop. It's too late. Help? There's no helping me. I'm a lost cause.
Don't say that.
Oh, woe is me. How am I to break this habit?
Stop with all that loser talk. And behold.
What is that?
Life! Check it out!
Life? Wow, that's cool.
This flower overcame all odds and bloomed in the desert. If life can find a way, why can't you?
You're right. I can't be bested by some lame, stupid baby pansy flower.
Well, hey, don't...
Yeah, I'm gonna be the best man I can be. I'm gonna go back to the pet food workshop, and I'm gonna crank out more kibbles and bits than all the other Sandrockers you know combined.
Well, that sounds pretty good, I think.
Don't stop me, Water Cop. I'm my own man now. I'm gonna buy a stock.
Okay.
Behold! I am the Arbiter of Chaos. Water goes wherever I please. Splish, splash, drip, drip, glug, glug, glug. Water. Water everywhere, but not a drop to drink.
Oh no. The Arbiter of Chaos! What are we gonna do?
Crazy? You're the one following around the water police. Do you literally have nothing better to do?
Wow! Sick burn! The only way we can recover from this is by employing our most powerful weapon! Gaze upon this image and let your spirit be healed!
Suddenly the whole world makes sense. The symmetry of the petals, the stockiness of the stem, the intoxicating fragrance. It's as if all the chaos has taken shape and arrived in this perfect form. Like it all led to something there. There was never any chaos to begin with. It was all...
Yeah! Well, flowers are pretty cool, but there's actually a lot more this world has to offer.
Silence! My purpose in life is clear now. To look at flowers. That is all I must ever do! The mist of chaos has been dispelled. Now I see only clear skies. Goodbye. Think of me whenever you do something intelligent, because I'm so enlightened now!
Well, I'm not sure we really helped that guy, but at least we got him to stop wasting water. Let's call it a win. Wow, so many arcs today. Gosh, if you weren't here, I don't think I could have converted any of them. Your poignant remarks scratched the surface of their very souls. It was real neato. The world is definitely a better place now that there are 3 less water wasters around. Oh yeah! What's not to be excited about? This has been one of my most successful crusades ever! If you can even help one person as a pastor, then that's a great day! And we helped 3! Some people like books, horse tricks, going on dates, and other things, I assume. But for me, nothing does it like scoring points for the environment. Here's a little something for your trouble. Spoiler alert, it's water! Thank you so much! Let's hunt arcs again soon!
Thank you.
Hey, come on! We're going to the shipwreck ruins! Shipwreck ruins! All right! I could hardly sleep last night, I'm so excited! A new old world ruin! By the way, make sure you bring along a pick hammer, weapon, and medicine. We don't know what kind of dangers await us, so we have to be prepared. Last one, there's a bumble ant's butt!
Good to see you. We were just making preparations before embarking into the great unknown, or at least a mid-sized unknown. Do you have everything you need?
All right, it's showtime. Where to, Mayor?
Not much further. Let's move out.
It looks like a ship.
Yeah, well, when I was here before, the sand was all piled up, and I just walked up to that hole in the tail up there.
Well, not to worry. Us builders can head back to our workshops and cook something up. A ladder, an elevator for filling pans. Us?
I'm not making 2 trips.
That works too. Are you okay, Trudy?
I'm fine.
Saddle up, partners. Yep, up.
Zeke, are you all right?
Yeah, happens now and again. Can't throw 'em like I used to.
Do you want one of us to come down?
Nah, I'll just hang out. I'll climb up when I'm ready. Or you guys head in. Don't worry about me.
We've come this far. Can't quit now. All right, Zeke, just stay put. We'll be back for you.
I guess no one's home. I don't like the smell. Suit up, everyone. All right, everyone's ready. This is it, the broken door. Can you two break it down? Would you take a look at these? Logs! Well, in a certain sense, you could say they were logs before they became books.
No, ship logs.
Oh, right. What was this ship used for?
Let's see. No idea where this is, but from the mainland to some kind of research laboratory.
Oh, here's something.
Looks like they were meant to be carrying a bunch of materials and subjects for biological experiments.
Creepy. Well, that explains some of what we're seeing. Let's push forward. Hey, is that... Goodness, it's the algae motherlode. All right, now we just have to find a way in there. Seems like we have to go down from here.
Oh, look! It's a Starby! Hope it doesn't mind if we walk away with a little...
Protect the specimen.
You gotta be kidding me. Be prepared.
That was a close one. Is everyone all right? Seems the gas has dissipated. Perhaps it was expelled as a defense mechanism, meant to deter intruders?
Wow, just like a real squid!
Sure. Well, no, but sure. Look at all this algae growth. These machines and the liquid inside must be the key.
Well, we can collect some parts to show Zeke. If it's helpful, he can come around and take a look. Let's salvage!
While you two were chipping away, I found our exit. Come on.
You went through a lot of trouble to get these materials. I appreciate your hard work. They do look interesting. I'll take them back to the farm and tinker around. You guys did good. I'll let you know if I get any results.
Well done, builders. I think we can declare this mission a success.